What's poppin', Ninja Gang? We back with another video, and again I am in Songo, not on Suki, but guess what? We headed down to the F1 experience. Let's go.
Enclosures, and I was right up by the glass. And then my was like, oh, there's such and such there, and I wanted to get a better view. So
Good thing that I bought my ticket here, Ninja Gang, because they are on the prowl. They are checking tickets, and luckily I bought mine, so we in the clear here today, Ninja Gang. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I say luckily I bought my ticket because, hey, back in my younger days, I would definitely roll the dice and gamble on when to buy my ticket or not. You know what? I started off, being a nice law-abiding citizen and always paying for my ticket. And then I realized that, these dudes never check. So there was times where I would go on and not buy my ticket, and lo and behold, they never checked. So, that was back in the day. I mean, now I'm a little bit more responsible, a little bit wiser, relative. So yeah, I ended up buying my ticket, and there you go. The guy came by and was checking. So we in the clear, Ninja Gang. No tickets or fines for me. We on the way down to the F1 exhibition. Currently herding like sheep to get downstairs to Union Station, and then I gotta make it over to Yonge Street and then head south on Yonge Street, and then we'll be at the exhibition. Right now, lots of traffic, foot traffic. I can't weave in and out. Well, I guess I could, but I'm not on the bike, so gotta make do. I mean, the hustle and bustle of the big city. Look at all the skyscrapers around. Jeez! And more coming. All around. All around. So we are almost at the exhibition. So I'm excited because I am a huge F1 fan. I've been watching it since like the 90s. So yeah, and of course I'm a Ferrari guy through and through. Thank you, Mr. Schumacher, for putting me on, and never wavered since. So all day, every day, Ferrari. But yeah, we are almost there. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time, people. It's gonna be fun. Okay, it looks like we are here. There it is. Let's head on in. Yo, they have the sim racing setup, which I will be doing later. I have that as part of my ticket package. So I wonder what track it is. That's awesome. But we are here, people. Let's get it. This is crazy. They have a full-on Lego built F1 machine. That is crazy. This, of course, is the McLaren F1 team. Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri. Jeez. And here, of course, is the Red Bull racing team with Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. All right, let's go and buy these tickets or scan these tickets. Gonna need my phone, so I'll be right back. All right, so we are gonna be walking through. Now, the lady that I spoke to scan my ticket said it's gonna be about hour and a half. So good, it's gonna take some time. I didn't want it to be too quick, so hopefully I get some good footage for y'all. Let's go enjoy. All right, so Ninja Gang, I got the headsets on here, and it comes with a remote. Now, it looks as if each exhibit or stall or stand or monument, whatever you want to call it, it looks like I'll be able to hear, I guess, the announcer speaking about the history on the specific exhibit that I'm looking at. So obviously y'all aren't going to be able to hear that, but I'm going to try my best to, still bring the footage to y'all and have some fun with it. I mean, again, this is part of my birthday gift, right? So yeah, we're just gonna have some fun with it. I'll still show you what I'm looking at, but yeah, I'm gonna be able to hear it. Obviously I won't be able to put the audio for the video, but still, we're gonna enjoy it. So this is really cool. This is really cool. Birthplace of Grand Prix racing, Silverstone or Silverstone, however you want to pronounce it. This is really cool. I can hear the audio. This is really cool. Damn, I wish y'all can hear this, but this might turn into like a reaction video instead of a vlog, but it's really cool. Lots of history behind this sport. Lots of history. This is so cool. So we're at 1880 to 1945 history right now. And I'm gonna break this stuff down in chapters too for when I post the video. This is really cool. All right, 1946 to 1965. 1966 to 1980. 1981 to 1995. Now we're getting to my era, 1996 to 2016. I think I started around 1996. Look at this man right here, the greatest of all time, Michael Schumacher. So, fun fact about myself. So, 1996, I think, is when I started watching F1. And funny enough, it was actually my aunt that got me into it. So, whenever my dad would drop myself and my sister off at our grandma's house, our aunt lived with our grandma as well. And every Sunday morning, she would get up at like 7 a.m. to watch these F1 races. And at the time, I don't even know how old I was at the time, but I was young. But I would get up with her and watch these races with her. And ever since then, I've been a fan. So I actually attribute my love for the sport of F1 to my aunt. God rest her soul, R.I.P. But yeah, that's it. That's crazy, right? Like, so unlikely, this very Jamaican woman into a sport like this. Like, it's crazy, but passed it down onto me and I never looked back. Looks like we've made it into the design lab. So we're going to take a journey into the modern F1 car. Ooh, exciting. sophisticated this piece of machinery is. If any of y'all are gearheads out there, this is absolutely phenomenal to look at. This is crazy. Wow. Up close, personal. Beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. This is the power unit of an F1 car. Look at that. So this is the front wing of an F1 car. This one in particular is Mercedes front wing from 2018. The Mercedes W09 championship winning car. But look at that. That is beautiful. Up close, it's so beautiful. Every piece of the car. Just a great piece of engineering. Damn. So one of the most common descriptions of how sophisticated an F1 car can be is the old adage that an F1 car can theoretically drive upside down inside of a tunnel because of how sophisticated the aerodynamics of the car are. So with the aerodynamics, the ground force and the rear wing and the front wing, what they do is push the car down to the ground, right? The faster you travel, the more air flows over the car and pushes the car down into the ground, essentially giving you more grip. That's why you're able to see F1 cars zip through corners much faster than regular road cars could ever hope to. So with all of that technology, they say that driving, over 200 kilometers an hour, a car can literally drive upside down on a tunnel because the wind and the air force will be sticking the car to the ceiling of the tunnel, making it essentially drive upside down. That's crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about, but I believe it. I mean, I watch the race every weekend. I don't miss a race. I believe it. These cars are a piece of machinery to behold, for sure. Especially when you're up close like this. It's really, really cool to see.
Careful with your eyes.
All right, so they have a little quiz here, and as an F1 head like I am, this is light work for me. So number 1, we have Lewis Hamilton. Number 2, we have Alexander Albon. Number 3, we have Fernando Alonso. Number 4, we have George Russell. Number 5, we have Kevin Magnussen. Number 6, we have Max Verstappen. Number 7 is Sergio Perez. Number 8, Sebastian Vettel. Number 9, Lando Norris. Number 10, my guy, Charles Leclerc. Number 11, Esteban Ocon. Number 12, Pierre Gasly. Number 13, the smooth operator himself, Carlos Sainz. Number 14, Lance Stroll. Number 15, Oscar Piastri. Easy work. Here are the G-forces that you feel. So normal road car, we feel 1 G. Bugatti Veyron, 1.5. A space shuttle launch is 3 Gs. Top fuel drag racing, 4.2 Gs. An F-16 fighter jet, 4.5 Gs. An F1 car is at 6.5 Gs. That is crazy. And then Apollo 16 on re-entry, 7 Gs. So only half a G less is what a Formula One car feels in terms of the G-forces. People want to say that these guys aren't athletes. Are you kidding me? To be able to withstand that many G-forces going through the body? Oof. Nuts. Crazy. Schumacher's helmet, or at least one of them. And then there's the great Ayrton Senna's helmet. Again, one of them, because here's another one. So cool. So cool. Just all of them here is listed as wicked. So cool to see. one of the more recent rivalries in the sport. Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton back in the 2021 season is when their rivalry started. And, you know, controversial decision that Max ended up winning the championship that year. But since then, it's pretty much been all Max currently. So he's just been dominating. So Lewis had his time, though. I mean, he's a 7-time world champion. So, I mean, it's time for someone else to dominate. All right, so I am a huge Michael Schumacher fan. He is my favorite driver of all time. I think he is the GOAT of the sport. But if there is anyone who could have given him a run for his money or even surpassed him, it was this man right here. Ayrton Senna, the Brazilian legend. His career was ended far too short due to a fatal crash that's happened. But before that crash, I think he had already won 4 championships. This man was an absolute monster. And I believe that if he had a longer career, he definitely would have gone down as the undisputed greatest racer of all time. He was that good in such a short amount of time. RIP to the legend. All right, people, and here he is. He is my GOAT, the legend, Michael Schumacher, the guy who got me into F1 and made me a Ferrari fan for life. I think he is the greatest racer of all time. 7 world champions, the first to ever do it. He is currently tied with Lewis Hamilton for that amount, but Michael Schumacher was something to behold when racing. Now, unlike Ayrton Senna, I actually got to witness Michael Schumacher race live, well, on TV, but I mean, like, I was alive when he was still racing, and I was able to watch him weekend in, weekend out, just dominate the sport. And there's no other words that I can describe this man other than that he is the GOAT in my eyes, the greatest of all time. So here is Canadian racing legend and icon Gilles Villeneuve. The track in Montreal, Canada is actually named after him, which is a pretty cool feat in and of itself. Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, or Circuit de Villeneuve, I think it's called. Look at that wreck. That is crazy. Jeez. Multi-million dollars worth of damage for these cars. Wow. All right, Ninja Gang, so I've walked through the exhibit. I had a blast. It was fantastic. I felt like a little kid just experiencing all this. It was really well done. Now I'm about to hit that simulator though. So I'm gonna see if I can set up the video here and you can watch me blaze a hot lap around a circuit or two. So let's go. All right, so we about to go and try one of these simulators. So I'm gonna post up and then we'll get going. This one right here?
Yes.
Cool, thank you. right, Ninja Gang, let's get it. Watch your boy roll it. Oh, this thing don't turn. Oh, and it's automatic.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, this thing don't want to turn. Steering lock is all the way. Come on. Come on. Oh, steering lock is crazy on this thing. My setup at home is better. That's why they call it the wall of champions. That wasn't good. My setup at home is better. All right, Ninja Gang. That wasn't the best showcase, but truth be told, the setup is not very good. I have a better one at home. But all the same, it was still fun, I guess, to try it out. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I had a great time, all the same, despite the simulation thing was really bad, but all right, Ninja Gang, we are on the way back home. So the F1 experience or exhibit was pretty good, actually. I actually had a very good time. I learned quite a bit from it as well. I mean, I like to think of myself as an F1 buff as well, but there's definitely some stuff that I learned from that exhibit. The simulation at the end, they give you the option to drive the simulation. Not that good. If I could do it over, I wouldn't spend the extra money that it costs to get a chance to do that. I have a much better sim setup at home than what they had here, if I'm being honest with you. But that's neither here or there. If you ever end up going to something like this, and if you want to try that simulation, I mean, by all means, go ahead for it. But for me, because I'm spoiled with having one for myself, and I have such a much better rig setup than what they had there. Yeah, I don't need to do that again. I just wanted to try it out. But anyway, part of the experience, right? So, but all in all, it was good. I had a great time. It was lots of fun. Like I said, learned a lot. So again, just wanted to do something different with this video here. I mean, it is a motorcycle vlogging page. I didn't ride today because, you know, a freshly done tattoo. I don't have the ability to put on a glove yet. The hand is still a little swollen, so not only would it not fit in the glove properly, but it's also going to irritate the tattoo and the healing process. So that's why I took Songo today. But all in all, I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's going to be on the longer side, but I usually try to keep my videos, you know, less than half hour or whatnot. But I mean, this was a huge event, lots of information and stuff to pack into the video. So I hope y'all, if you made it to this point of the video, I appreciate you. Thank you. But, you know, from here, as always, we gonna fade out. Peace.